Alrighty.
Some more K-Con Filios.
G-Dragon.
G-Dragon.
G, baby, baby. G.
His new song, Coup De'Tat.
Coup D'etat.
Coup De'Tat.
And I've heard some things
that we're going to ignore.
I heard some things. No, we're not going to ignore them. We're going. I will take some time.
For the sake of us watching the video now.
After the video, I will address these concerns that have come up regarding this G-Dragon video. After the video, I'm going to watch it with my mind as it is. No preconceptions. We're just going to watch. Then I'm going to address after.
Metro.
How you doing, Metro?
Coup De'Tat. At the bottom of the well. Ew, his skin. Ew.
It's an old man.
His Mozart hair. Ooh. Oh, you have no heart. You know it's really in the middle.
It's actually off to the side.
Yeah. Can't even sing.
He's boiling lemon.
This is so Tim Burton, Edward Scissorhands feel.
There's an Italian director who does this kind of dark.
Yeah.
Remind me of 9 Inch Nails, actually.
Yeah. Very 9 Inch Nails. This is a very expressionistic, not Renaissance era. What's that movie era?
Swag. All those G-Dragons. Wow.
Wolf. I don't even think vampire. Ugh, that is so nasty.
It's like an old man. It's like old man skin. He's gonna peel it off, isn't he? It's like he's gonna start peeling it. It makes sense. Because he wants to get out. He's rebelling. I told you. I get you.
I get it, but still, I don't want to see it.
I knew it was gonna happen. The one rock that breaks everything.
It's super small.
But that's the point.
Yeah.
Small rock. It's like the nail that broke the camera's back.
Needle. He's half piece.
And half let's tear some ish down.
Anarchy ended this.
Alright.
Now, before we get all
Yeah, you go first.
psychological,
say
philosophical, I'm just gonna
say what you got to say, girl.
visually, I am in love with this video. I love the dark symbolism of a lot of things. Like, I'm a huge Tim Burton fan. I love the way he uses colors and things like that. The dark expression to bring out what people see the world as. This is like viewing the world from another perspective. And I like those kinds of things. You know, they say, you know, people that are considered crazy, they're only crazy because they see things the way that they are, not the way that they want to see it. And so that's kind of how I always felt G-Dragon was. you know, he's seeing things.
Expresses the world.
He expresses the world through the way he sees it. And so this is just a very creative, artistic way, very expressionistic way of watching it. Now, I heard on Tumblr and all of this stuff, that is not blackface. Okay? Now that I see what it is that he was trying to do, just a darker side to himself. He has a bunch of different faces. In there. To me, it's kind of like a bunch of different faces that are clean and pure, and then he's crying, and so those are little black dots that are kind of like, you know,
dark side.
The dark side coming out.
It oozes out.
And then once he removes the mask, it shows who he really is. Not to say that he's a black person, just he's darker. Something darker, you know, inside. So that's the way I see it. Artistically, it's beautiful.
I think it's quite beautiful.
I think it's beautiful.
My perspective on the video is that it's a duality. He's talking about the duality of entertainment, the duality of human nature. I was happening as you know, while she was talking, I was scrolling and just rechecking the lyrics, and a lot of it is, you know, this, I'm so aggressive, I'm so this, and yet I'm loved. I'm like, it's a combination. It's two seemingly opposing ideas happening within each other, rolling along with each other like waves. One happens, another happens, and that's what this video mirrored, with the white and the black and the red. Very red blood.
The red came out as the like, this is the ultimate.
It's the passion. It's like
it
kind of has all the same qualities that most colors have. The dark is more earthy.
You're boiling money.
Darkness. He's boiling money because he's making money, like
money
left and right.
Showing that kind of doesn't mean much to him, that this is what he is, and that other stuff is just kind of like a bonus. Because like she was saying before, the duality, like people say that, you know, bad guys, like just like how villains are loved.
Yeah.
You know, why would you like a villain?
Because there's something there.
There's something about that passion that draws you to them.
Yes. Even if you don't agree with them, in some way you might understand or even sympathize a bit and go, but what if?
Because there are some good things that don't need to be loved.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, what the heck? But it's good for you. No, it's not.
So now, I'm going to, this is the moment in which, if you guys want to just stop here, and that was the critique of the video, and then stop at this moment, you can, because now I'm about to say something in regards to all this stuff I'm seeing on Tumblr and on Twitter about G-Dragon and blackface. I'm going to say this, and y'all might not like what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. So here we go. Blackface, when you look it up, it says that it was a process of painting face with black cork, and then also painting lips, wearing wigs, wearing a costume, and then embodying a stereotype. Now, to me, that is what blackface is. You cannot separate all those different aspects and say, oh, well, you dress like this, you're doing blackface. Oh, you painted your face black, you're doing blackface. Oh, you're acting like a stereotype, you're doing blackface. All of it together is blackface. He painted himself to represent a darkness not incorporated with the idea of being black. Here's my issue with a lot of the problems that people have. You guys are actually recreating what blackface means. When you are talking about him in blackface, you are redefining it. That definition that you guys are saying, oh, well, if you put on blackface, it obviously is meant to say something about black people. That's a lie.
Or
and that's
making fun of.
That's wrong. I'm telling you, I'm straight up saying this. It's my opinion.
Because if you research old film, blackface was used as a way to, especially in a lot of older films, coming past the silent era.
Yes.
Where blackface was used to mimic African Americans. And it was only done by very, very few people, mainly musicians and dancers and things like that. Then actors started doing it. And it was wrong then.
It was wrong.
And now it's more, you know, you can blame it on ignorance. I mean, you have people that we've seen in entertainment do it, and they do it. They put on blackface, and then suddenly they're ghetto.
But they do it with the stereotype being done. He is not doing anything but standing there painted in true black. I mean,
what would you say about him having the white mask on?
Is he imitating white culture then? I'm just saying, because I know you guys will say, oh, but it's our history, it's our history. Listen,
I'm black. There
is a history, yes, but you're taking that history and trying to apply it in a context of someone doing an art form, and that's just not the case. I'm just saying, if we're gonna do this stuff,
okay, bring the passion down.
If we're gonna do this stuff, let's do it properly. Let's not just take, you know, these little moments where someone puts on some black paint and suddenly say that's blackface.
Blackface.
Because it's not. Missy Elliott put on black paint too in her
music video.
Makes you lose control, but it's okay because she's
already black.
But you do realize that she didn't put on the black face to represent something any more, just like G-Dragon's not. And honestly, do you really
start taking things at face value?
Or rather,
unless someone slaps you across the face and says, yes, I am perpetuating blackface stereotypes, leave it alone, leave it alone.
Because K-pop, at the end of the day, it's just music. When they do something that you don't like, I understand it's okay, but at the same time, guys,
change is good, y'all.
Change is good. We recognize the past so that we can move on to the future and progress. Don't hold the past as if the past is what's defining our whole reality right now, because it's not. A lot of stuff has changed.
But you make it do that.
But you're making it do that.
You keep your minds closed.
People are really going to believe that anytime someone paints their face black, it means blackface. That's not what it meant. It's not what it meant. There's a whole thing. Okay. Costume,
now,
stereotypes.
She can keep going forever.
I could go on forever.
And so we need to stop.
Just saying.
If you want to comment, please do. We want to hear everything you have to say.
And if you want to have a discussion,
I thought you was getting ready to preach some more. I was
going to say, if you want to have a further discussion about this, we can. It's up to you guys, but that's just the whole of the.
Email us.
That's it. That's all we have to say.
Okay.
I like G-Dragon's video now.
Coup D'etat.
Now.